Hey everyone.
Hey guys, welcome to Obscure MCU. In this episode, I wanted to uncover the identity of the Iron Man suit that attacked Pepper near the end of Iron Man 3 during the final showdown against Aldrich Killian. First off, if you look closely, you'll notice that the CG model used in the scene was actually the Mark 7. This was likely a continuity error by the VFX artists. Since the Mark 7 was self-destructed earlier in the film, the VFX team probably just reused assets, tweaking some colors and panels to make it look different, but it still closely resembled the Mark 7. These changes led to fan theories and other discussions online, debating on whether this suit in the scene was either the Mark 8 or the Mark 9. Since an official answer was never given, today I'll be breaking down why I think it's the Mark 9, though you're free to draw your own conclusions. So the reason I've narrowed it down to the Mark 8 or Mark 9 is simply because the other suits, closely resembling it, were destroyed. All the other armors within the Iron Legion just look way too different. The Mark 10 and 11 were close, but the Mark 11's helmet and the Mark 10's legs just ruled them out immediately, leaving us just with the Mark 8 or the Mark 9. So let's start with the case for the Mark 8. Based on my research and some forums and discussions that I found on Reddit and other websites, a lot of fans seem to think that it's the Mark 8 in this scene. And I also received an interesting comment on one of my videos. I'll leave a screenshot on the screen now, kind of explaining more of a symbolic reason why it could have been the Mark 8. Since the Mark 8 was the first armor within Tony's Iron Legion, built right after the Avengers, it being destroyed by Pepper could represent her frustrations with Tony's obsession in building suits, sort of adding a full circle type of moment to her destroying the armor herself. But in terms of visuals, the Mark 8 shares similarities in the legs, the chest plate, the helmet, and on the back panels, like right behind their shoulders, they share a gold colored plating. However, these similarities are fairly limited, so this makes the suit being the Mark 8 possible, but I personally think the Mark 9 has more similarities and more reasons why it could be the same, but I'll get into that in just a second. So while there isn't much symbolic reasoning here, the Mark 9 actually does share more visual traits. The arms, the chest plate, the upper torso are near identical. Notably, the Mark 9 also has those silver accents on the shoulder plates, matching the one in the scene, whereas the Mark 8 shoulder plates are gold. Another subtle hint is the color of the back of the hands. The Mark 9s are red, while the Mark 8s are silver. The main differences between the Mark 9 and the suit in the scene, though, are the legs and the helmet. The Mark 9's legs are bulkier, and they seem to be taken directly from the Heartbreaker armor and a few other suits in the Iron Legion. And the helmet is also pretty different. The Mark 9 uses the same helmet as the Silver Centurion. So if you look in the center of the helmet, right above the faceplate, there's this slight bump in the middle of the head. Unlike the Mark 8, that shares the exact same helmet as the one from the scene. So considering all of this, it seems that the VFX team retextured the Mark 7 model with elements of both of these suits. But one additional key detail that convinces me personally that it's the Mark 9 is that the action figure company Hot Toys released a 2-pack with the Mark 9 and Pepper. Now this may seem like a minor detail, but these toy companies have a direct line of communication with Marvel Studios and chose the Mark 9 over any other suit to include in a Pepper 2-pack, which suggests a strong connection between this armor and Pepper for whatever reason, basically confirming to me personally that it was the Mark 9 in this moment, as well as all the additional visual similarities, which outnumber the similarities with the Mark 8. But I'd love to know your thoughts on this though. Do you think this was the Mark 8 or the Mark 9? Let's discuss in the comments, and as always, please like and subscribe for more videos coming soon. Thanks for watching.